and welcome to my kitchen, where I'll be sharing new twists on Jewish classics, mashing up cultures to bring a little bit of flavor into your home kitchen as well. Today, we'll be making a twist on a Mexican corn salad with a tahini dressing. So this corn salad is a twist on a favorite Mexican street snack, using corn with a creamy lime chili dressing with a little bit of cotija cheese. It is so yummy, but we're gonna do things a little bit differently today because that's what we're about here. So we're gonna be using tahini, which is a sesame seed paste that's common in Middle Eastern and Israeli cuisine. You might find it in hummus, you might find it in your falafel wrap, and in my kitchen, you find it on just about everything. So to start, we're gonna get our corn going. So there's two ways of doing this depending on what you feel comfortable doing at home. So for me at home, I've chosen to take the kernels off of my cobs, and I'm going to cook this to get a little bit of color in a cast iron pan. If you feel comfortable and if you have a grill or gas stove top, you can take your cob of corn and put it over the fire to get some char on there and then shave it into a bowl. Whatever you feel comfortable with is the right choice to do. So I'm gonna take my 4 cobs of corn and put it into my cast iron pan to get some color. Perfect, so I'm gonna let that sit in there for a few minutes and just stir occasionally, but I'll let you know what else we have to get going. So I've got some cherry tomatoes that I've halved. You can also use grape tomatoes, about 10 of them. 1 bell pepper chopped, half a red onion, and that's gonna be the base of our salad. It's gonna be super fresh, super delicious, and awesome for a summer picnic. The dressing is a 1/4 cup of tahini, the zest of 1 lime juice, a pinch of salt, and olive oil. Then we're gonna top this all off with some pumpkin seeds or pepitas, some jalapeno, whether pickled or raw, or just take it out if you don't like the spiciness, some chopped cilantro or coriander, and of course, an avocado. So as you can see, it's super simple, but man, is it delicious. So this is looking really nice. Give it a little bit of a stir here. Some of the kernels have gotten a nice little bit of color on them. If we were to have done this with just the corn cob over the flame, it would have gotten a little bit more charred, a little bit more smoky, lending a different flavor. But this is also going to be very delicious. It just depends on what you feel comfortable doing at home. So we can take this off of the heat and then transfer it to a bowl. Okay, so I've put my corn back in the bowl from the cast iron pan, and I'm going to add my onion, pepper, tomatoes, cilantro, and pumpkin seeds, and give it a little bit of a stir. So that's all together now. It's still a little bit warm, so that helps to decrease the sharpness of the red onion. So I'm going to put that to the side and get my dressing going. So in my bowl, I've got my tahini, and then I'm going to add my lime juice and zest, a little bit of olive oil as I whisk. And while it might not look too thick right now, it does thicken with time. So we're gonna add some water and a pinch of salt. Now, if you're not gonna eat this right away, I suggest making the tahini dressing in advance, but then just thinning it out with water right before serving to get the consistency that you want. Beautiful. So it's nice and thick and creamy, delicious, a little bit of zestiness from the lime. I'm gonna go ahead and pour that right on top. Delicious. And I'll give it a nice big stir. I'm gonna transfer this to another serving bowl, but I mean, it's so beautiful. It's so perfect for a quick summer barbecue. And I mean, I'd eat this any time of the year, really. With the creaminess of the tahini, this is such a good non-dairy salad to serve if you're having meat for dinner, or I'd serve this with fish as well. We can also add our jalapenos in here if you like. They're totally optional. I like pickled jalapenos or fresh jalapenos, but if you have someone at home who doesn't like spice, you can totally omit them. I'm gonna get a serving bowl and just pour this in so that it looks a little bit fancier. You don't have to. And I'm gonna top it with a little bit of avocado as well. We just wait to do that right before serving, just so the avocado doesn't brown or get too mushy. but we'll just get a diced avocado in here just for a little bit of creaminess, just to go even creamier than with the tahini. Yum. And I always have a little bit of extra tahini dressing on the side as well, just in case. That stuff keeps in your fridge for quite some time. Try it on your next salad. Oh my goodness, this looks amazing. And it smells even better. Well, thank you so much for joining me in my kitchen. I've had the absolute pleasure of having you here today. And I hope that I've dispelled a little bit of Jewish cuisine for you and also shown you that you can absolutely mash up cultures when it comes to food. There are no rules. So by introducing a little bit of Israeli ingredients into a Mexican salad, sounds pretty delicious to me.